Heyo, it's Mayo. Back at it again with the pumpkin pom-poms. So, in last week's video, I shared something probably pretty surprising to you guys. I shared that I see dead people. I see spirits. And typically when I tell people that I see spirits, one of the first things people ask me is, what do spirits look like? And so I thought I would be ahead of the game and address that right away and share with you guys how I perceive spirits. So for starters, everyone experiences spirits in different ways. And I just want to say that regardless of if you perceive them the same way as me or a different way or not at all, that's totally okay. Everyone has a different experience and that's okay. But I can share with you guys how I see spirits. Like I shared in my last video, I have seen spirits for literally as long as I can remember. It's always been a part of my life. It's always been something that I can do. It's not something I had to learn how to do. And I have seen spirits in lots of different ways before, but I want to share with you guys some of the main ways that I see spirits. Physically seeing spirits. So most often in my life, I have physically seen spirits, visually, right in front of me, in the same room as me. And there are a couple different ways that I physically see spirits. Usually they're kind of translucent, meaning like you can see through them. They're not solid in form, but you can tell that they're kind of hazy. The color tone can range from kind of a white hazy glow to a bluish glow or greenish glow or maybe even a gold glow. I've also seen spirits have a muted color tone, so it's like the same as usual, but just muted down. Very rarely do spirits appear to me in full color, but they have before. When they appear in this kind of translucent state physically in the same room, I can clearly see their facial features, I can see their body shape, I can see their clothes. They're just very clear and easy to perceive. Another way that I physically see spirits in the same room is in a blacked out silhouette type form. And it sounds pretty much exactly how I explained it. It looks just like the silhouette of this person and it's all blacked out. So I can't see any specific features of their face, what they're wearing, any of that stuff. It's just a blanked out silhouette. And yes, if you're wondering, this is far more creepy. However, it does not mean that they're a bad spirit or anything. Sometimes that's just the way that they chose to appear. I have seen spirits sitting, standing, lounging, leaning against things, popping out from things, peeking around corners. They are still, sometimes they're going really fast. It varies a lot. I've seen spirits in all different kinds of ways. Even though I've seen spirits for literally as long as I can remember, most times when I fully physically see a spirit in the same room as me, it still jump scares me. There's still that split second of, oh shit, a ghost. So even though like I've seen them forever, it is still like a shocking thing. But in the past it used to really scare me. Like when I was really little, it used to scare me, and now I get over that split second of shock and I'm like, oh, what up? Another way that I see spirits is in my mind. This can be called your third eye, your mind's eye, clairvoyance. There's all different ways that we can label this, and nothing's really right or wrong. It's just varying definitions. But I see spirits also in my head. When I learned to control my gifts more, and yes, you can control your gifts, I learned to kind of switch from seeing primarily in person to seeing spirits mostly in my mind, because it doesn't scare me when I see them in my mind, and it is shocking when they're in the same room as me. When I see spirits in my mind, it's all of the same ways that I listed before, just in my head. I can best describe this as, it's like imagining what a person looks like. It's like thinking of what a picture looks like, or thinking back on a memory. You can clearly visualize what things look like in your head. For an example, just to kind of include you guys in this a little bit, I want you to picture someone who you know really, really well, like your mom or your best friend or your significant other. Think of their face first. Just picture their face and their facial features. I want you to picture their hair, picturing like their shoulders and their silhouette of their body, maybe like what they would wear. Do they have jewelry? You can clearly and easily picture and visualize in your head what someone you know looks like, right? it just looks like thinking of a picture of someone. And I experience that with spirits, except a lot of the spirits that I see, I don't know. And I've never seen before, and I don't have memories with. And they show me things that I was not there for, and these are not my memories. I would like to add that with mental seeing, you can mentally see things with your eyes still open. You can also do it with your eyes closed. A little fun fact about spirits is they, in my experiences and in my perception of things, they prefer to appear through your mind. It takes a lot of energy for spirits to actually appear physically in the same room as you, or to do physical signs like knocking on a wall, knocking on a door, tipping something over. That takes a lot of energy and a lot of skill for them to do that. That's something they have to learn to do. In my experiences, I see that most spirits do those physical things when they're trying to catch your attention. And once they catch your attention, most spirits that I've encountered are hoping that they can start working with you through internal senses. However, having these physical things, it happens to a lot of people because most people just won't believe it until they experience it physically in front of them. And that's totally fine. That's just kind of the way it is. So that is a little bit about how I see spirits, both in person and in my mind's eye. As I've been sharing with you guys for the entire month of October, every Monday I'm sharing only spiritual topic videos as a way to start sharing more of my spiritual self with you guys. Initially, I'm just trying to introduce you guys to who I am spiritually, and then from there I'd love to work up to more specific things and working into more healing topics. I would love for you guys to ask questions or have topic requests if there's anything you want to hear about later. So always be sure to leave in the comments below if you have any questions or anything. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to come back for more, and give this video a like. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back next week with more spiritual stuff. Classic Mayo. You guys like my poncho? Look, it's like a tiny little poncho. Isn't it cute? It's hot. God bless. Wow, 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 wow. It doesn't do with this.